G'day guys, 10 Tony TV here and welcome to Charlton Chat for the month of March 2025. We are heading into April, the last month of the season, and a lot has happened this past month for Charlie Cosmos and his Charlton side. You can see here they have been travelling quite well financially. Their monthly performance analyst report came through and they are performing well above average across the board. Although their passing dynamics seem to be something they need to really praise, because they are doing very well. Fewer passes allowed against and lots of passes completed, and they are one of the better sides for that. Overall match momentum in the last match, we'll go through that, but the Charlton did have the run of the momentum. Attacking wise, Charlton really doing their bit this season, as well as just general performance. They are currently the best performing attacking team. Over 80% goals per game, over 80% non-penalty expected goals, XG there, over 80% shots per game, over 50% shots on target ratio, over 80% dribbles per game. They are really, really doing well. On top of that, the board and the supporters seem to have their backing of the manager, Charlie, there. Matt Godden recently in the team of the week, but we'll also go into the where is it? The player of the month went to Ellis Harrison of MK Dons. None of the Charlton players up there. Jaden Richardson and then Jack Lancaster of Burton getting second and third there. The young player of the month going to Colchester's Farid Alpha Ruprecht, with Asher Agbenon and then Mirza Mulak. And then the manager of the month going to Burton's Robbie Nilsson, Paul Hurst of Notts County getting second, and then Danny Cowley of Colchester getting third. So a lot happening there. Having a look back at the results, Charlie Cosmos' side did start with a 2-1 victory over Accrington, which was that Charlton live match that we brought you last at the beginning of the month. Charlton and Charlie then followed that up with a 1-1 draw at home to Crewe. Greg Doherty getting on the score sheet there. Let's have a look at that goal real quick, as well as Crewe's goal when they equalised in the 78th minute through Callum Hardy. We'll just bring that up now. And you see there, Gilson with the ball out wide, crosses a low cross in there. Doherty turns around the defenders and straight past the keeper. A very nice finish. And then Crewe equalising with a beautiful header from Hardy there from close range. The defenders could not do much about that. Then it was a 0-0 draw to Bradford. A match which Bradford actually probably dominated in terms of the attacking stats. In terms of possession, though, Charlton certainly the more dominant there, and the XG. However, a very evenly matched performance there from both sides. Charlton and Charlie then had the home tie against Swindon, a 2-0 victory with Chuck Zaneke and Matt Godden both getting on the score sheet. Both of them will be retiring at the end of the season, from what we understand. So that means that Charlie is going to have a hard time trying to replace those two strikers. But we see here Doherty with a nice through ball, Godden on the end of it. The defenders couldn't do anything about it. They were just left standing. And then Gilson with the run. Godden, a good shot. The deflection comes back out. Doherty finds Aneke and a very strong finish. So those were the two goals there against Swindon. And then it was a match against Oldham Athletic. A 4-1 victory this time. A very dominant performance from Charlton. They basically dominated from the first minute. Goals to Karoy Anderson, Matt Godden, Ben Wayne, Chuck Zaneke, and then a goal also to Joshua Squires for Oldham. We'll see those goals now. The goal to Ben Waine was a very scrappy goal, but it was a goal nonetheless. Tafazoli there finds Moss, Taylor forward to Waine, and then Karoy Anderson with a nice run in behind the defenders. The defenders just had no clue that he was coming through. Then we've got the throw in from Moss, Doherty again involved, and then Moss again. Back to Taylor, the cross comes in. Matt got him with a very strong header. He has been very dominant in the air this season. And then we had the scrappy goal, Doherty with the run forward. The cross comes in. The defender couldn't get to it, and neither could the keeper. And then Ben Waine just getting on the end of the scraps there with a little toe poke through behind the keeper. And then Squires with a nice strong finish. Getting one back there for Oldham before Doherty again involved. A very strong performance down that right-hand side. Fuzier and Chucksaneke with another strong turn and finish to give a 4-1 victory. So that was the goals for the month. So 5 matches in total that month. There will be another 4 matches to come. Doncaster is our next Charlton live. And then we will bring you the Charlton chat at the end of April and review the season, because there is going to be no playoffs for Charlton. They have been promoted officially. They will be going up. It is just going to be a case of whether they come first or second or third. Each position is still up for grabs. Charlton or Colchester are the only two that could mathematically come in first place. Notts County could knock Charlton out of second and push them down to third. However, it looks unlikely that that'll be the case. What did work to Charlton and to Charlie Cosmos' side's advantage was the fact that in the recent matches, Colchester did draw 1-1 to Barrow. That brought Colchester back to Charlton back to within 3 points of Colchester. And Charlie would have been very happy with that when the final whistle blew in that 4-1 Oldham game. To hear the score of the Colchester-Barrow match would have been a very, very good feeling for Charlie and the rest of the side there. So with that in mind, there are several players who will probably be leaving Charlton at the end of the season. There are several players here from Josh Laqueratabua, who is going to be out of contract, along with Max Merrick, Tommy Reid, Terry Taylor, Tafazoli, Matt Godden and Dean Bazanis. Bazanis, Tafazoli and Godden all looking to retire. Chucksaneke also looking to retire, even though he has one more season left on his contract. And then we have Charlie hasn't looked to offer Josh Laqueratabua a new contract yet. From what I understand, new contracts have been offered to Max Merrick, Tommy Reid. Terry Taylor refused a new contract, wants to explore his options. And so there is going to be a need to bring in a couple of defenders, a central midfielder, and so a couple of defenders, central midfielder there to replace Terry Taylor, and a couple of strikers to replace Godden and Aneke. From what I understand, there have been several offers put in. So Cheikh Diabate from Exeter City, good central defender there, has been approached. He's doing quite well this season, 43 matches, 3 off the bench, played 3,904 minutes. He has had an assist, a couple of yellows, a decent average rating, but he is winning possession. He is losing possession very little. He is winning some headers in the air. He is a fairly good defender. And I know Charlie is hoping to get him in. The other defender that could potentially be coming in is 29-year-old Ryan Johnson from AFC Wimbledon. Also having a very good season for Wimbledon there, despite the fact that Wimbledon aren't doing well. He has been winning a lot of headers and making a lot of attempted pressures. Tackling has been really good. So I think that's where Charlie is looking to replace Tafazoli and Josh Lequera-Tabwa with those two players. Terry Taylor, I think he's looking to replace him with Ryan de Havilland from Peterborough United. Another one who's had a very good season, only played 17 matches, but come off the bench 24 times, 5 assists, a couple of yellows, a good average rating, and defensive midfield, attacking midfield role there. Possessions lost, not losing a lot of possession. He's winning a lot of possession. Some good pass completion ratios there. Winning a couple of headers as well, so he's pretty good in the air. So another very decent player for Charlie to bring in. And the two strikers, he's looked at Josh Kelly, who's had a fairly good season, 25 appearances, 21 off the bench, 13 goals. And then he's also made an offer for Daniel Aguirre from Crawley Town, another one who's had a fairly good season, 27 appearances, 16 off the bench, 11 goals for him, a 6.74 rating. So some very strong attacking players coming in, some very good defensive players coming in, possibly, if they accept their contracts. So we will see what will be happening there on that front. But the other big news to come out of Charlton this week was, past month, was the fact that Charlie Cosmos, after that last victory, Charlie was offered a new contract. His contract, he was offered 1.8 thousand. He negotiated. From what we understand, the new contract is a 2-year contract. His wage has been increased from £1,500 per week to £1,900 per week. So the fans and the players alike are all excited that Charlie has signed a new contract and will be staying with the club for the foreseeable future, at least for the next couple of seasons, because now that he has gained promotion straight back up to the League One, obviously Charlie's going to want to really build on that, and hence why he has looked to bring in some players who have been playing in the League One so far as the new players coming in to replace those that are leaving. You can see the intentions are very clear as to what Charlie is looking to do. He is looking to stay up in that League One and then looking to work his way up the ladder. And from what we understand, the board's put a proviso that in his second season in the League One, they are expecting him to finish in the top half, from what we understand. So he's going to have his work cut out for him, certainly over the next couple of seasons. But first, we need to see how he's going to go in this last month of his first season in charge. Will he be able to bring Charlton up to first place? It is going to be a very difficult ask, because the schedule for Charlton is they've got Doncaster, Fleetwood, Burton, and then followed by Newport County to finish off the season. And with that in mind, Doncaster, Fleetwood, Burton, and so Doncaster are currently sitting in 17th. They've got nothing really to work for. Burton also sitting quite high up, but they should make the playoffs. Fleetwood, another team who unlikely to make the playoffs, so they've got nothing to play for. Newport County, the only ones who are really fighting to try and stay out of relegation, but they need results to go their way for Tranmere. Colchester, on the other hand, do have a fairly easy run home as well, with matches against Fleetwood, Newport, Oldham and Morecambe. So Fleetwood obviously nothing to play for. Oldham, nothing to play for. Newport trying to come out of relegation there, and Morecambe trying to stay in the promotion, the playoff spots. They're probably going to be the match that Charlie is looking to really push Colchester, hoping that Morecambe will beat Colchester and Charlton can win every match and make up those 3 points. With the goal difference that Charlton have, that is what he's going to be looking at doing. So it is going to be interesting, this final 4 matches. It is going to go down to the wire, I believe, for Charlie and for his Charlton side. We will see how things are going. In terms of the League Two, stats, top goal scorer, Matt Godden, 35. His next opponent there, Burstow, on 25. I don't think he's going to get 10 goals in the last 4 matches. Highly unlikely. But Matt Godden looking to finish his career off with a top goal scorer award, I think is going to be a very, very fitting finish for a player who has a very distinguished career. He has been with Charlton now for 2 seasons, but before that with Coventry, having played up in the Championship for several seasons as well. He does have a very distinguished career after starting with Scunthorpe down there in the Championship, moving down into the Vanarama North, the National League, the League Two with Scunthorpe again, then over to the Vanarama South with Ebbsfleet, before going back up to the League Two with Stevenage, and then moving up to the League One with Peterborough, before moving on to Coventry, where he played in the League One, then the Championship, and now back in the League One and League Two with Charlton. He has had a very, very fine finish to his career. His best season so far, without a doubt, finishing on a very, very much a high. So we are going to leave it there. We are going to be back with Charlton live next with the match against Doncaster at home for Charlton and for Charlie. We'll see how they fare in that match, and then we will bring you Charlton chat at the end of the season and review everything from there. But things are looking very positive. It is going to go down to the wire, though. It is going to be a race between Charlton and Colchester. We will have to wait and see how this one unfolds. So until next time, thank you for watching Charlton chat for this month of March, and we will see you for Charlton live next time. 10 Tony TV. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Do go down into the description of the video below and find the link to the Discord channel, Checkpoint Lounge. A fun community growing there. Hope you're all enjoying this series and enjoying the other series that I have going on my YouTube channel. Do go over and give me a follow on Twitch as well. We are streaming some Farming Simulator 25 at the moment. A fun little save going on over there. So until next time, 10 Tony TV signing out.